Crusade of the Fallen. Once a devoted servant of Dawn, Sikra, a Dawnbreaker cleric reported to have fallen in battle over a year ago, has made a number of unexpected appearances in some of the Blackwood Brigand keeps. According to scouts, she emerged from each of them with a growing band of brigands who would follow her into battle without doubt or question, demonstrating fanatical devotion to her cause. What seems even stranger is that Sikra still clings onto her identity as a cleric, although it is obvious that she is not guided by the Dawn Mother anymore. She prays and preaches to her followers, promising retribution and a new, peaceful order that will follow, freeing all souls in this world from the shackles of suffering. Sikra has served the Dawn Mother in the past, so moving against her seems like a grim task and a heavy burden. But if her self-proclaimed Black Crusade reaches the Frost Valley lands, there's no telling what destruction her fanatical servants would unleash. It is up to you to face her and perhaps undo some of the damage your former ally has already done. Welcome back to RP Gamepire, and as we know, it's the Crusader of the Fallen, and we have a new foe that happened to have been corrupted by the mists, like all other foes that we faced off have been corrupted by the mists. And we reset the board, and we reset all the amazing allies. I don't know why it looks crooked on the board when you look at the screen, but this, we could bring it up a little bit more here so you could see a bit better. And more importantly, this foe will cause tokens to appear, and as I'll prepare the board, and at this case now we can have wildlands, borderlands, or deadlands, so we don't even know where the main foe will lurk. All we know, Sikra used to be a Dawnbreaker, and the mist corrupted her like every other foe, and she's very powerful and vengeful. More importantly, we have to try to avoid eliminating her brigand allies, to show that our heroism and heroics are a bit, different kind, not the slaying type. So we're going to set up the boards, we're going to set up the encounters, and we're going to set up her as the main encounter. And once the board is set up, we will adventure forward and seek her out, see where Sikra lurks, and put an end to her villainous ways, because again, she threatens Frost Valley Viskir, and we can't have that going. Now, one ally happened to have departed from this adventure, and we have replaced him with Kurdian, and Kurdian is more mageful and pretty much a wizard, more like it, and he attacks, an enemy within range, and more importantly, he could do something which is incredible: place one fire marker on top of two enemies, alright, within a second's range, and we have to decide if that's what we really want. Something, I'm thinking of doing a little bit of changes here. We could do it this way. I think it's much better. And she's well defended, and she can only want to have two allies with her. So at this point, this is pretty much the board. This is pretty much the setup. Let me set up. Okay, look at it. This is the current board setup. I don't know if you can see it that well, but pretty much our time starts there, and everything has been reset. So let's see now pretty much how the encounters will be set up, and more importantly, how the board will be set up. Well, okay, so we have taken the tiles, the landscape tiles, and they're only deadlands and borderlands. I removed the wildlands, reasons to make it more difficult for our valiant hero adventurers who are trying to stop the Crusaders of the Fallen. Alright, so we're gonna shuffle this, and we don't know pretty much what we're gonna get. Alright, so it's a mix-up, so between deadlands and borderlands, and alright, Alright. Kind of tough to shuffle here. I think I did enough here. Alright. So what we do know is that where the valiant heroes are going to start somewhere here. Let's bring this down a little bit more because we're going to need some land again. Alright. And then we got this tile going here. This tile going here. Fangrade, don't feel infringed here, please. And then we got this going here. And this going here. And this is going here. And, well, we can't see there, but we don't have the spacing right there right now. And, alright. Okay, so that will be the current setup, but we still have a problem because those tiles are up in the air, so we're going to have to bring Arani a little bit more down. And we're going to have to bring our amazing Fangray a little bit down, so we can bring this tiles a little bit more down, and that will make more sense, and I think you see that better now. And obviously Fangray's foes will be right here. So what we do know is we'll be placing the main objective, or Sikra as her name is. Well, she starts powerless, but really she's very powerful because we cannot kind of damage her as she heals her allies. When we come to that, it's going to make more sense to you. Alright, so let's remove all these tiles, everything away. We're going to set up the reward deck when it comes to that. Alright, so usually I'm going to take 4 plus 2 here, and we're going to do that very soon. You know what? But first we're going to have to... Alright. So we're going to have to put this 6 tiles also very, very soon. I mean 6 tokens. So the quest, the main encounter, will go right here, as we know. And we'll keep this just as reference card. It's a reference card. Now the tokens that we need, which is going to aid us a lot, we have to put right here. And it doesn't matter really. We just need to get them. Alright. And we're going to know how we get about to obtaining them once we go there. Now I'm going to shuffle the encounter, and then pretty much we're ready to go. I'm going to remove all the wildlands, so leave it with deadlands and borderlands. Alright, so let's set up the reward deck. I'm sorry for that. Oops. You're lucky, you just got 2 rewards. Alright, so we're going to select as the gameplay, even though I feel like the heroes at this point are just overpowering. These are the 6 rewards that we pretty much have right now to choose from. And we'll keep that right there in the open for our amazing valiant heroes. Now, more important, yes, okay, so this is the encounter deck. This is a mix of Deadlands and Borderlands quests. I just pretty much grab half the stack, and that's it. It kind of sets us up. Alright, so we don't know what and where. Alright, so we're going to keep this right there. It's right there. So don't forget, wherever we go, we will just pick up whatever it is. So, let's see now how the token works. So pretty much the way this tokens work, if 3 times the amount of heroes we don't do healing of value, then pretty much the way I look at it, just I'm gonna have to burn some rounds and not heal myself, if you understand. So whatever the location is, don't take restoration and just keep on moving forward to the next battle, or take an extra turn round to heal yourself so you can obtain the token. So the first round of the token, do not practically heal yourself or try to minimally heal yourself, other than the fact that you're going to have to spend another round there, or time as the factor, to heal yourself at some point. So to me, the way I look at it, and these tokens will aid me against Sikra. So it's very important to get as much of these tokens, or I can go directly for her, but as strong as I am, but it just makes sense because after the last two foes, I think things are getting tougher, so we may have to take these tokens. It's just smarter too, and then go straight to attack, and especially the way the heroes are right now, and we happen to get a magic user to come along in this adventure, it might help us here. So let's push forward and let's see where we go. So do we go north or west? East will fall off the world. Okay, so I'm gonna go west. So we're gonna flip this over like we always have done. All right, and this location is called the Blackwood Trail. It's Borderlands Ancient Trail. After this location becomes safe, reveal an adjacent location. I like that. I like that. So this is perilous. I always forgot to always put this when I ventured forward. All right. So we're right here. All the amazing heroes. Oh, don't fall. And we have to look for a Borderlands. So let's see what's the first encounter, and hopefully it's a Borderland. It's Deadlands. Let's hope this one is a Borderland. Yes, it is. So we are going to pretty much put this in the middle, and we're going to handle this one. Wow. Blackwood Trail and Black Hoods. All right, so let's see this one. Oh, Sorceress. Oh my God, I hate them. All right, so we're going to have to choose 6 of them. Rules, special rules, setups, there's none. Special rule, okay, setup rules, there's none. Special rules, at the start of the reinforcement phase, if there are no objective tokens on this card, 3 reinforcements. Okay. Oh, what's the language, adventurers? Progression, 1 objective token at the start of each encounter phase for each hero with no more than 7 focus. Oh boy. Alright. And when there's pretty much heroes plus 2 or no, I say no enemies, screw this. Alright, we're going after the enemies. Fengray doesn't like to play this, get this many tokens, okay? But pretty much 6 objective tokens would do it. We just need 1 objective token on this, and these heroes can place objective tokens on encounters, so we will make this happen. So at the start of the reinforcement phase, if there are no objectives on this card, we're screwed. So we have to do that. We have to make this happen. Alright? So, and it's red enemies, and they're a bunch of sorcerers. How crippling fun is that? So let's set this up. We're going to set up this encounter, and these heroes are going to take care of what they do best. So like before, here are the enemies. Don't forget, we start with reinforcement, but reinforcement, there's no reinforcements, there's nothing happening with reinforcement. And the fact that there's no reinforcement here, there will be no reinforcement unless, actually, based on the encounter special rules, Black Hoods, well, Black Hoods will cause 3 reinforcement to appear, and we don't want that. So like before, now we go to the pursuit phase right after, right? Let me see this. Amazing. Okay, so we did reinforcement, travel phase. Well, we already traveled. We did that, and pretty much now we're doing the pursuit phase. So let's see what happens. All right. Okay. So let's do this. So as usual, we're gonna go with this, and this enemies, I think we faced them off before. They're the Blackwood Changeling, they're a sorcerer, and undead race. Don't look much of undead race, but anyways, shapeshift. So this enemy may not be targeted by an effect that deals any damage or magic damage, physical or magical, until the enemy performs an attack. As a reflex, a player may discard 2 cards to ignore this ability. Will not be targeted by an effect that deals any damage. Attacking them with weapons, is that an effect or... I mean, whatever. Okay, so she's gonna go to pretty much fingering, so it's going to go down to 2. Then we're going to go another one. Pretty much is going to go to Elitha. Then we're going to go and this one is going to go against the amazing Arani. And we got one more. We're going to go, this one is going to go against Sake. And we got this too. And sadly so, they're going to be going against, not sadly so, but they're, oh, yeah, they're going to, no choice. And then no choice. So that pretty much settles that. Now it's the hero phase. We've done this ample time. And now we're pretty much, well, we should have done this before, but doesn't matter. We're going to give 5. We're going to find out pretty much what are the 5 cards the heroes start with. Alright. That's the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please don't be overload of weapons. And yes, they were pre-shuffled, so hopefully you trust me. And if not, I sincerely apologize. And 5. There you go. Now, based on familiarity, you should know by now, whoever has Aravel goes first, because it just makes sense. You have your 1 resolve here. You'll pay it, discard 1 resolve to choose a keyword, and guess what's the keyword? Sorcerer. Alright, so we remove this. She goes flippy. And by the way, this is an action. Some of them have an action on top and a reflex on bottom. This is an ally action, so she cannot do anything else, sadly so. But not that we need her to. So now everyone is on -2, by the way. And those 2, you can only attack them if you happen to discard 2 cards. So now they're very weak, and this one is very weak. Discard 2 cards. Combat cards. I need combat cards. You know what? I'm going to do something very bad, but I'm going to discard this 2 cards. Okay? This 2 cards. To pretty much attack her, to do to pretty much do 2 damage. Once per hero turn as a fire, you may move 1 weapon card from your discard pile to the top of your move 1. So you don't have to be specific to which one. She could do oh wow, she could do 2 attacks. So okay, so this is perfect. If this is a fast action, she will do 1 damage with this. Look at this. This will work out for the best. Luckily, this only need 1 vitality, 1 damage. So, and the current location we are doesn't affect us in any way. So, as a fast action, deal 1 damage. 2 focus. I don't care. All right. Here you go to 3. So this gets discarded, right? And you don't need to cause more damage. This gets removed. Sorry, and we get another resolve. Don't worry, we're gonna get, now because we did that, and we could use this one, which deals 2 damage, okay? Her longbow will do 2 damage, which is going to also increase the focus by 2, so it's gonna go to 5, but we get to remove this foe. Oh, this is so sweet. Working perfectly. Let's not jinx anything now. So she almost done her turn, but she's going to reflex to return a weapon. Now it doesn't say specify which weapon, so I'm going to return, to the top of your deck, and I'm going to choose this one. All right, that's good. I'm happy here. Whenever a player buries any cards, okay, so they didn't bury, because you got to watch out. This one's affect you if you buried any cards. We didn't bury, we discarded. So right now she has that. Discard 1. Don't know. I just could draw a card. But this gives me combat cards. I need that. Fast action. You may place 1 objective token active encounter if there are 2 enemies with. Oh no, there isn't. So you know what? You're gonna end your turn, and you know what? you'd have more combat cards, and I like that. She did an amazing turn. Okay. Now, so you know what? We're gonna do a Seki's turn. It sucks because this guy's great. You know what I mean? He attacks twice. All right. Anyways, but it's not a big deal. So and the reason why Brian went over to Arani is because Aravel never gets to attack, and she never finds her weapon once she loses it, so she becomes almost useless. Okay, so what Seki will do is make this one for 2 focus, which will bring her to 3, attack this, and pretty much because this one does 3 magical damage, this one is at 0 because of Aravel's ability, skill, and which is phenomenal. And yeah, so this will, wow, this makes it so easy. I mean, and at the same time now, what would the heroes do? Okay, well, this one doesn't get to attack. This is this as you draw one. Okay. Reflex. After you resolve an action of a song card, one player may draw 1 card. Okay. Wait for that one. But first I want to have this freebie here. So I want to discard this card, because I just don't care for it. And she's going to get... I just love that. And by the way, this is once per round, a range of 3. As you can see, there's a 3 right here. I don't know if you can see it that well, but now she's going to use this. So pretty much one player can draw 1 card, and she's going to make, 1 focus. She's going to take 1 focus because of that. And now who do you want to draw? And I'm going to make him draw. Oh, useless dart. Okay, no, it's okay. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So reflex, you could discard 1 song to count. No, we don't count. Discard 1 song to place 1 on any card in play. Bury this card. So any card in play, that could be also 1 objective. So that could be also, let me know in the comments if I was wrong. Fast action, discard 1 song card, okay, which is this one. Discard 1 song card to place 1, okay, any in play, and bury this card. Discard 1 song. Okay, I'm going to discard this song, and I'm going to bury this one to put an objective token on this encounter, and we are safe from that wrath. Okay, now getting back to that. When resolving any action of a sword or dagger, you may treat all... Okay, we don't care about it. Reflex, draw 1 card. If you have an instrument card in your hand, you may draw another card. Okay. For 1 focus, I'm going to discard this, and I'm going to pretty much draw 2 cards. And then this one is a fast action placed in your hand. And okay, we don't care for that right now. Cancel damage, and she will end her turn at this point. And she will, yeah, she has this card 1, this heals, and another heal. Okay, she can keep feeling safe. All right, so you know what? We're gonna go to Arani right now. So let's see what Arani can do. So far, this is too smooth to be good. And we're going to eliminate all these enemies. So if there's no enemies in play, you know, which is, you know, amazing, by the way. Okay, so let's focus on. And we are going to fast action, draw 2 cards. Why not? Why not? It might help us actually. You know what? I'll put this card like this, so there's no confusion. Draw 2 cards, and we're also going to increase our focus by 2, so we go to 3. And she draws 1 hero or ally can pretty much heal. We don't care for that. Plays this card to do extra damage. We don't care about that. She can draw another 2 cards as a fast action, or we can make someone else draw 2 cards. By the way. Okay. She's gonna increase her focus by 2, bring it to 5, make him draw 2 cards. Hopefully it works. Alright. And let's see. Draw 3 cards. Okay, we'll place this card at the bottom of the reward deck. So draw 3 cards. Alright, we're gonna remove this for now. Let's remove that there like this so it's not in the way. And I'll put it later on the bottom. And she's gonna draw 3 cards. Ooh, I like this. She has a weapon now. We have to watch out. We have just too many cards. Place this card. Deal. You may resolve one regular action as if it was a fast action. Bury this card. I could dig it. Whenever a player buries a card as a result of this enemy's attack, no. So we don't care. Now, this one does... Okay, so 1 regular weapon, which is a physical damage, which just will be -2, thanks to Aravel. So... this deals 3 damage already, and this is going to be considered as a fact. You may resolve 1 regular as if it was a fast action. So we do this +1, and then +2 because of this. So that will bring 8, and this will reinforce the increase by 1, and 1 token gets removed. Okay, I like this card, and this card, and okay, so this gets discarded. And this gets removed. I like this. We have progress, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and okay. Now, more important. Place a healing or holy card from your discard pile into your hand and place this card on top of the deck. For 1 focus, place a healing or holy. Healing, no. Holy, no. You suck. We could use this, divine or holy. This is a good card to have. So this is the one that let me use as a fast action, because I didn't use a regular action yet, and I don't need to, but then again, doesn't matter. And that one, and this I place on top, and goes this, and this one I'm going to equip, which will make me pretty much increase it by 1. And now I don't care if there's the bull, because pretty much 3, 6. Okay, 6 is fine. And fast action, you could put this in your hand. We're going to put this in our hand. We don't care now that it's Raging Bull, but it's going to be a costume because it's going to increase the time. We have to watch out on that. Okay, and she has 5. She has a weapon. She doesn't care for the next round. That means once we move. Well, the heroes are doing very valiantly well. So now we're going to go to Fengrey. You know what? She finished. She pretty much picked up her card. She didn't pick up any cards. She couldn't pick up any cards because she had too many cards. And we're talking about Rani. So let's see what... I'm going to put this card right here so we don't get confused here. Alright, and the heroes are stockpiling on resolve as usual because they're resolving issues. This is now Fengrey. Fengrey has this 2, which are weakened. I have to discard 2 cards to make this happen. Deal 1 extra damage. Do I really care for that? Okay, so I'm going to discard this 1 card because we're supposed to discard 2. So I'm going to create some space here, and I'm going to discard that 1. 1 more card I need to discard. Hunting bow. How did I end up with a hunting bow? Why would I ever want to equip? Okay, whatever. You get discarded. I don't know how I ended up and why I wanted that. Don't even ask. So those are 2. So that's weakened. So I'm going to make her attack an enemy, which will increase my focus by 1, and eliminates this enemy easily, which will give me 1 more resolve. You see the flow, and that pretty much does that. Then we have this enemy, which we have to do, and this does 2 damage, so it's pretty much straightforward, right? So this will do 2 damage, will increase my focus by 2. We're going to go to 4. This gets removed, and she gets removed without question, and we increase our resolve by 1 more. We're stockpiling. Now, you know what? I'm gonna, instead of putting my ancient blade, I'm gonna put the fire sting, because it's a fast action to deal just 2 damage, increased by combat. And if another fast action you could do it deal 3 damage. So this is an amazing card, by the way. It's like, it's fast action to do mega damage, and you can even place down. So it's just worth it. You know, there's no reason why not to have it. And he has 5 cards. And also, whenever you cancel once per round as a fast action, you may move any one weapon or shield card from your discard pile to the top of your deck. Boy. You know what? Just to have the weapons equipped. Okay, so pretty much we completed this encounter, by the way, without ever having to go any further. This encounter is resolved, by the way, because there's no enemies in play at the end of this. Well, this encounter pretty much ends, so there's no enemies in play. Well done. Okay, we're gonna put it right here. And that pretty much resolves that encounter. Now, we don't need to do any healing, so we decide not to do any healing. We're going to take this token, and the way it works, we're going to put this token right here, if you could see right here. And you know what, I'm going to move this down a little bit so you can see. We're going to stockpile on all the tokens right here, and we have all these tokens. Pretty much, we're going to use that, and in the end, we have that in safety. We don't need to do that. After this location becomes safe, which it does, we could see what the adjacent location is, and we're going to do that. So it's irrelevant what's the face value of the token, but more importantly, it's the fact that we have obtained it. So we cannot heal ourselves. So pretty much you could heal, but you're going to have to spend a turn, and at this point we don't need to. Luckily, we were obliterated right through the whole process. So we're going to, the next thing we do, because we did finish this, and instead of taking rewards, I don't know, do the heroes really want rewards at this point? Because we finished the encounter, and when we do encounter, no active encounter in play, there are no enemies in play, and the active location is safe. Okay, it is safe. Where is that wound? Do I remove the wound? Oh no, I didn't. There you go. That gets removed because it is safe. The active encounter, no, it's okay. All enemies in a hero area disperse. Okay, and quests relentless. No result. Okay, improve location by removing 1 wound. Okay, we did that. Receive rewards. Okay, and if there are no enemies in play, each hero may rest. We decided not to rest so we can get the token. All heroes reset their focus and discard the active encounter, which we kind of skipped, and we did that already. So this goes here. This goes here, this goes here, and let's see what reward each hero would want. So, I mean, I'm looking at it. I mean, she would want, and this goes right to her hand, by the way. So this will bring 1 more card, and the rest don't want, so they're gonna take instead just resolve. So it's just gonna add resolve to the pool. And that's 1 resolve for each of those that did not want any reward. I don't think, I mean, yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, they're not that well equipped, but we're going to move on. And now we saw what this location is. And the next thing is the hero, the reinforcements will go back to 0. And the hero encounter phase is done. The time phase will go by 1, which will move forward right there. And then we go reinforcement, there's nothing. We do the travel phase, and the travel phase will move right into here, and this location now becomes perilous. And we will grab, now that we pretty much have done this tile, a landscape, we're going to go into here, and we're going to go into the dark shrine. And the dark shrine, it has dark power, and when this is an active location, which it is, each enemy that deals damage deals +1 magical damage. That is very, very interesting. Whew. Okay, that's pretty much that. That was that. freaking undead. They pretty much annoyed us, but we made it through and took that extra rest, and we're kind of all ready and healed up and kind of set up, one would say. We have obtained all the tokens and we're ready to venture for. You know what? I'm going to remove all this so we can focus on the priority. And my god, some of these tiles were very how can I say this, good for us and then bad for us. So let's bring this 2 really down here so we don't know what is there, and I would love to find out what's there, and I'm scared actually because I hope the tile is not punishing in any way because we have enough to deal with this one. So now that we're going to do the travel phase, and again, this is a safe area. We did very well. We came here per se, and we pretty much took an extra rest right here. So we gotta pretty much, we have a maximum if we don't mess up with this focus right there, but we have a maximum of 3 rounds to do what we gotta do, because the moment we go in there, we get the encounter and pretty much we have to, well, confront whatever it is, and that we start the first hero phase, right? And then pretty much we're gonna get maybe 2 more hero phases, so whatever it is. And this villain Sikra is, well, she's a little, I think, crazier than Sigrid, but we will see how it flows. Alright, so the heroes will now pretty much travel in, and let's reveal this location. Be merciful. It's Borderlands. After this location becomes an active location, each player may move 1 weapon card from their discard pile to their burial pile into their hand. Huh. Okay, we're good. We're good. And if you can notice, this tile is from, if you see this icon right here, it's from the expansion, or you could say the solo expansion of Hero of the Mist. Heart of the Mist, sorry. Heroes of the Mist. Yes, Fangray, calm down. We're talking about you, the hero. Alright, so we're going to have this encounter, which is red any enemies, and pretty much 4+2, but there's a special encounter rule. So setups, place Secret Black Crusader in the quest area with the leader side face up. Place 1 Blackwood fighter in each hero charge space. So we're going to put the leader side, and the leader side pretty much is very weak, but let's see what's her rule here. By the way, this is her card. Alright. And she pretty much, hero quest area, fanatical follows. Any damage, any effect would place on this enemy is placed on the Blackwood fighter of the player's choice instead. This enemy may not enter any hero space. Rousing. All Blackwood fighters activate twice to attack during the defense phase. Thank you. Remove 1 wound from each. That's her bull factor. Hero. Hero or quest area. That's what the icon means. And then when she becomes this, remove 1 wound from each. Okay, then she becomes. So we gotta turn her over. You see that? Because otherwise, if she stays like this, she's gonna be very punishing to us, and pretty much all black. So we gotta put off the bat. We gotta put. Okay. Special rules. If there are tokens equal to 2 times the amount of hero plus 2, remove all Blackwood fighters from all areas and place them next to the special encounter card. Flip Secret card instead of drawing a time card. Okay, well, there's no time card during the time card phase. Increase time by 1. Progression. Place token at the end of the defense phase for each Blackwood fighter in play. Oh boy, oh boy. So we have to find ways, because we have all the tokens, right? So how many tokens we have here? Oh, sorry. We have 3, 4, 6. We have 6 tokens in total. And we're missing another, well, that's 8 plus 2, that's 10. So we're missing 4 more tokens. So in theory, the next round, or unless we get the tokens early on, somehow in those encounters, we'll see what the heroes can do. Then pretty much the way I see it, we could launch our attack against them because all the Blackwood fighters will step away. And when Secret Black Crusade is eliminated, yeah, okay, we gotta take care of her. And any red enemies, okay. And Secret, the Black Crusader, special enemy. Okay, at any damage, any effect would place on this enemy is placed on a Blackwood fighter. Okay, so don't bother damaging her. And we don't wanna. Let's see something here. There's also this. Locations, quest tokens, special encounter. Place the Crusader the following encounter on top. Special. We know that. Sorry, reading fast. Whenever heroes. Okay, we don't care about special. After the Crusader the Fallen becomes an active encounter, place 1 token of active each quest token in the quest area. Okay, we did that. So nothing special new. The only question I have is, yeah, we for sure bring on the 6 red enemies on top of the 4 Blackwood fighters that will come and confront all the heroes. So we have to let the Blackwood fighters kind of live. Any damage and effect that will be placed on this enemy is placed on the Blackwood fighter. So we have to make her flip. And the only way we're going to be able to make her flip and all the Blackwood fighters to go away is to get that 4 objective tokens right there, because we have already 6 objective tokens. So okay. Yeah, if my math is correct, 2 times 4 and plus 2. All right, so let's set this up. So pretty much each of the heroes have their own. Oh, why doesn't he have one? What happened to this? This is a Blackwood fighter, Blackwood fighter. Oof. Okay, my bad. I thought I placed one for him, so I'm gonna cheat a bit and I'm gonna go straight into the pile, and that's the first thing I pick up. All right, and oh my luck. So what I want to say at this point is there is some other Blackwood enemies and foes in the red pile, but in the red stack or in the mountain pack or the borderland pack, because they're kind of borderland kind of enemies. Mostly red enemies are borderland enemies, or they're hiding in the borderlands, if you want to stick to the lore. But more importantly, what I want to say is, in the quest, it specifies, even here, you know, it says would place on this enemy. Basically, it says to place any effect that would place. Okay, where is it? Sorry for this confusion. Yeah, it says remove all Blackwood fighters from all areas and place next to it. So, okay, so that's once. And also here it says with leader up, I place 1 Blackwood fighter in each area. So it specifies Blackwood fighter. Otherwise, it would have said any Blackwood foe. And there's Blackwood assassins, Blackwood other kind of enemies. So it's very, very important. So these are Blackwood fighters, and these are the ones. Well, pretty much, there's no point to trying to kill them off because, well, they're just gonna get constantly healed up, and it's just not gonna. They're just gonna keep coming back. We just gotta make sure to get those tokens so we can turn her from the leader side to normal side, or the broken side. It says broken right there, so I guess her broken side. And all right, so let's place the foes. And like we so know, there's a new type of enemy. I don't know if we ever had a red sand devil. What makes them kind of tough is that this enemy receives +1 for each tormented enemy in the same hero space. Maximum +3. Either way, they could get really deadly. So this could go from 4, goes to 2, and Fengray, it's your lucky day. you get tormented. Alright, you go to 2, and Elitha, you're getting tormented. Now, you see, there's a Blackwood cut purse, you know? But these are not accounted for in the whole, there's a Blackwood Mage Hunters, and cut, okay, so I got a bunch of Blackwood, some sort of foes, but okay, so this is 3, it becomes 1, and this is going to be your foe, okay, and she's gonna go to 1, and whenever a player, basically this foes kind of take a major effect against you, when a player buries any card, okay, so this is this, but it's between them two, because they got 2, you know what, it's gonna suck, but yeah. Okay, so we know we got 6 tokens there, and we're gonna put this right here, 1 1. So the heroes are good. So just to avoid the confusion, let's place her here. She's the main foe. This is the encounter. We said we already have 6. So we'll remove this. And let's put it properly. We're gonna have 2. And based on how many Blackwood fighters remain after, so that's why you don't want to kill them off, we can have easily, if the heroes cannot get that 4 right now on that encounter, then basically on the next round, 100%, we're going to have the 4, because in the end, based on the encounter, the 4 Blackwood fighters will pretty much indirectly cause the 4 extra, either way, they're going to get to hit me twice. So that's why it's not worth killing them. That's why they say to avoid killing the Blackwood fighters, because otherwise, in the end of the defense, if there's only 1 or none, because I killed them off, then I'll never get to place those tokens. I know they're going to attack me twice, but I got to take it. Okay, let's begin. Now that we put that point across. So, first things first, I think she's going to go first because, well, yeah. But what is going to be the key word here? Well, there seem to be more brigands than the tormented. So I'm going to go brigand. Alright. And I'm going to pay the 2 resolve. And just to say, come back to us. But we know that all the brigands are pretty much -2. So we're not going to attack the Blackwood fighters because we don't know yet if we're able to place any tokens, objective tokens on that. So let's see what Elitha will do. Once per turn, you may place an active encounter if there's at least 2 enemies with a mark. Well, you never marked anybody. Once per hero turn, a fast action, you may move 1 weapon card from your discard pile to the top of your deck. Well, thank you very much for reminding me that again. Okay, we got this weapon. Let's see if we want to attack. When you place any object on a card in your hero space, nope. That's not what we want to do. Regular action, resolve 1 action of a sword in your hand. If your target is an enemy with a marker, nope. If you discard this card while resolving an action of any other card in your hero space from your hand, you may attach this to an enemy. If you do, if you discard this card while resolving an action of any card in your hero space. So this can become a mark. So basically, if I resolve any action from here, I could use that to yeah. So you know what? That actually would work, because then like a reflex here, place it in your hand as a fire and reflex from my hand. When you place any on a card in your hand, you may place 1 additional card on the same card. No, that's not what I was looking for. Sorry for this. Follow me. Resolve any 1 action of sword. No. What am I doing? What was that card? Oh, it was this. Once a hero turn faster, you may move one weapon card. No, it was this one. I may put one active if I have two enemies with a mark. So I want to do that right now. So I'm gonna, if you discard this card while resolving an action, which I will because I'm gonna use this as a combat action. So everybody's -2. We're gonna go after a brigand. Okay. Who do I want to go after? Yeah. Okay. So, deal 2 damage. Damn it, this will kill him outright. And I won't get to do what I want to do. It's unfair. I can't just burn a card for the sake of burning, because that just looks stupid. Ah! Maybe I shouldn't have done that, and that would have helped me. Oh well, you see what the issue is, because I could have placed the marks on enemies. If I place the marks on enemies, it will allow me to do this, which will give me one objective token to have there, and I will be one step closer to what I was trying to achieve. But now, because pretty much what I did, it don't matter. So okay, so first steps first. So she's gonna attack this one, and you'll see why. So this one, she's gonna attack this regular red enemy, and it has already one defense, and this one does, maybe I want to get it done, 2 damage. So 2 minus 1 is 1, so it has 3, so I need to do 4 damage. Yeah, 4 damage to kill it. So this only does 2. Okay, so 2. So I need to sacrifice 2 cards. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It's working. So if this it's gonna, and you action a card in your hand from enemy. Okay. Whew. Okay. So what she's gonna do? She's gonna mark this one, and she's gonna mark this one. I like that, because if you discard this card while resolving an action of any other card in your hero space, in your hero space, or from your hand. Oh, I could have done from my hand. You may attach this card to an enemy. If you do draw one if you do draw one card, this card may not be buried. Okay, all right. So I'm just gonna give it. So it's just gonna. I'm just gonna mark it. And that's going to do the 4 damage, if you're following me. And this will give me the 1 resolve. Okay. Follow me. So we got 1 resolve, we got 2. Because once I could do a fast action, I could put plus, if 2 enemies are with a mark attached to them, and there is, then pretty much I could put 1 active encounter, so it worked in the end. Muhahaha. Alright, now the only issue is, on a card, you may place an additional 1 on the same card. No. Yeah, result. Okay, so now I could use the sword against this. Okay, and this pretty much gets discarded. And don't forget the sword. Okay, by the way, this gets discarded on top of your deck, it says. And this one, oh, keep on forgetting certain things. Sorry. Let's follow us. These heroes are so excited just because things go well. So it has to increase its focus by 4. It goes from 1 to 5. And then there's this sword. It will deal, well, it deals, you may discard 1 combat card to deal extra damage. Okay, 1 combat. Come on, give me 1 combat. Yes, you do have 1 combat. And that's what you're going to do. And then you place this card on top of your deck. I don't want it on my top of the deck, but I won't argue with you, because pretty much that allows me to remove this one, and it will allow me to have another resolve. And yeah, and I'm gonna place this. Oh, and that caused 3 resolve. 1, 2, 3. 1 reinforcement. How's the reinforcement on this? Is there any reinforcement on this? 0. Okay, so we don't have to worry about reinforcement. And yeah, we lose another token here. Ooh, buddy, take it easy. Okay, so we don't want that. We don't want that to happen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fast action this, and we're gonna bring it right closer, and resolve one action of a sword card in your. Okay, we don't care about that. We just did something amazing and phenomenal and deadly. All right, we just and we left, as you could see, we have still one of the Blackwood fighter. We know what, we'll make the mark right under. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. I could live with it. This was a good turn. Don't forget, all enemies brigands are -2. All right. What we're gonna do, if you follow me on that, is we're gonna have her now go. And okay, so she has this shield. She's gonna put it in her hero space, and that's gonna increase her focus by 1. Okay. This also will increase her focus by 1 as she puts this in her space. This location has the Borderlands keyword. Cancel to. Okay. Alright, I like this. Another one, increase this. This basically, she has all sorts of things that can pretty much eliminate damage. Place in your hand, reflect, cancel damage, and you may want to. Okay. But we want to eliminate this, which has no defense, because thanks to Aravel, don't forget that. So you know what I'm going to do? In this case, he's going to attack. He's going to increase the focus by 2. 6. We don't want to abuse that. And he will eliminate this enemy for us, because that's the only enemy we want to eliminate right now. And that will give us 1 resolve. Okay, and don't forget, he does 4 attack. That enemy had no defense, so pretty much is an easy kill. So she won't. I don't want her to use her weapon, because freaking she never has her weapon. Wait. At the end of your hero turn, the river, you may remove 1 card from your barrel. No. Okay. I think you're done. Oh, she gets a weapon of all times. She gets her weapon, especially. She gets the stunning weapon. Sorry for that. That wasn't showing, but she just obtained her stunning weapon. I just said she never gets her weapons, and she suddenly gets her weapon. I guess it matters. This is the last battle. Okay, but we didn't do anything progressive there, which is not good, by the way. Alright, so let's see what Seke will do. She has all sorts of things here. You made you. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. And we don't care about that. Okay, so 1 hero ally may heal. We don't care about that. Draw 1 card. Okay. No. Okay, so you may reflex, draw 1 card. If you have an instrument card, you may draw another card if you do. Okay. So for 1, okay, she has a reflex. She'll, for 1 focus, she'll pretty much draw 2 cards, because she does have an instrument right here. If you see it right there. So she'll draw this 2. Move 1 enemy to any hero space. You may discard a song to allow the owner of the hero to draw 1 card. Yeah. Discard 1 song card to place on any card. 1 objective on any card in play. Bury this card. This always makes me wonder. Okay, so 1 objective on any card in play. So that could be also the encounter, I guess. So, and range is 2. So I don't think this, because it would say on the encounter, like the other one. So this is any card in play. I don't think this does for the objective. I'm sorry, because the range is 2. It wouldn't bother to put the range. If it was objective, it could put it in that counter. So Yeah, she has to do something. So she gotta at least eliminate that one. The Blackwood Cutpurse. How she's gonna do it? Well, she could use their sword and fast. I just heard one song, but no. Okay, we just said we don't want to do it. Move one enemy. No, no, no. Okay. So what's gonna happen? Okay, so she's going to use this, place this in your hero space for one focus, okay? And if you are resolving an action of a weapon in your hero space, all cards in your hand receive the combat keyword. Okay. She's going to put this in your hero space, and pretty much just increases by 2 again. Alright, that's not good. That's not fun. Discard this card, and all keywords get pretty much combat. Okay, so she's gonna use this, which deals 1. So she's gonna use 1 to discard this. Okay, so this is useless. So discard. This is gonna get discarded too. So then you're gonna get pretty much 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oof, another token. All right. But anyways, yeah, that's not what I wanted, but it happened. She eliminated that enemy for 1 resolve. And we could pretty much eliminate 1 Blackwood fighter at this point, because at this point we only need 3, right? Because we have right there 7, so we only need 10. So move 1 enemy. I'm gonna keep this. Cancel 1 hero now receives this. Oh yeah, so this is what she wanted to do. Pretty much put this in your hero space. Okay. And this hero ally heals this, and by putting it into his space, you go 1 more. Oof. It's not fun. We're looking in trouble. Okay, so this will give me 2 more cards. Please be good. Let's see what it is. Cancel more damage. Cancel more. Oh, crapola. And especially you can only cancel damage for yourself, so we don't care about that. So you have 3 enemies. How enlightening is that? And you have to eliminate. It would be nice to eliminate a Blackwood fighter because they freaking attack twice. They attack twice. And the crappy part, this is an elite, and this is an elite red enemy. Even though they're minus. Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is not gonna be fun at all. Okay, it's her turn. I mean his turn. Sorry, oh buddy, sorry about that. Okay, so let's go crush some faces. Move an enemy into your hero. If move an enemy into your hero space. No, wow, how many people you want to move into your space? Resolve any 1 action or weapon card. Here's if the action deals any damage, add +2. We don't care about that. All brigands are pretty much in vulnerability. Whenever discard. Okay. Oof. Alright, draw a card. Up to 3 cards. Okay. So I'm gonna do this, discard this to draw a weapon. Draw a card and pray, and draw another card, and pray, and you get a freaking shield. Oh, this sucks. I could use those combat cards. No comments. All right. Let's focus here. Let's focus here. So what we're gonna do? We obviously want to take out these enemies. So we're gonna have to do that. But which one is more more damaging to us? This one shouldn't worry much. This one is an issue. Whenever a player buries a card, enemy attack, a player also one arcane or one spell card. We don't have an arcane or a spell card, so that's okay. So we don't really care for that. And this enemy receives +1 for okay, we don't care about that. That one is really scary. So let's see if we can eliminate this one. So we did say all the brigands are pretty much fragile. So we're gonna eliminate this one. So, because it's going to cause the most damage as being elite. So it's -2, don't forget, because Aravel, it's -2, so it's 1 defense. So that means it has 4 vitality. So that means we have to do 5 damage. So this does 4 damage, no, deal 3 damage. And pretty much you may discard 1 combat card to deal an extra damage. To each target enemy, whoa. Wow. Okay. I didn't even read this. I should read this more often. So, it says you deal 3 damage, 4 focus to 2 different enemies. You may discard 1 combat card to deal 1 extra damage. 2 focus to each target target enemy. Okay. +1, so that will give me 4 to each target enemy. Bury this card to discard a combat bury this card or discard a combat card from your hand to discard this card instead. So you don't want to bury this. So what we're going to do, we're going to chop off the heads of these 2 enemies at once and leave that one at this point. Alright, so we're going to do this. So we're going to deal, because we can only spare 1 combat card, it says. So here's the 1 combat card. So it's going to do 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to discard another combat card that doesn't get buried, and instead you discard this card. Oh boy. Okay, so that's a total of 6 focus. Okay, no, it's more actually, because each targeted enemy. So that's 4, that's 8. Wow. Okay, so wow. That's 8. Yeah, 8. But it eliminates these 2 enemies easily and gives me 2 resolve. Not that I care about it anymore. Alright. And yeah, but at least it's kind of saves me in some way. Yeah, okay, if this is pretty much, there's no reinforcements, we got rid of all the main enemies, we can now focus. We got these 3 cards. I'm not going to equip the shield, it's pretty much useless. I wish I could discard it, but I can't. This is resolved, this is to cancel more damage. Whenever you cancel any damage, once per round as a faction, you may move 1 weapon or shield card from your discard pile to the top of your deck. You know what? I like this weapon, so I'm going to bring it. And yeah, I'm going to take this one, which is move 1 again. Move enemies. I don't want to move enemies around. What the hell's up with this? Okay, I can't equip anything. I think this ends my hero turn. Let me think for a second. I think it eliminates my hero's turn. Yeah. Okay. I think this settles it. Alright, so now it's going to go into, don't forget, we have this many tokens, which is the 7, and we need 3 more, and we're going to get actually 4, but we only need 3 really, to pretty much turn her around and give her the boozing of her life. Okay, and all focus targeted. Yeah, she's only 2 defense. The wrath of Fengray and his allies will be coming soon, my dear friends. Alright, so 7, okay, defense phase. Defense phase pretty much says straightforward. Any damage, in fact, that will be placed on on this enemy, place on a backward fighter. Okay, we didn't do anything because we don't. All backward fighters attack twice during the defense phase. Thank you. Alright, we don't flip you yet. Okay, so who wants to take the first punishment? So he will attack. It does 3 damage. She blocks 3. No damage. This is void. Okay. Does 2 damage. Blocks 2 damage. That's void. Alright. Does 3 damage. Does 3 defense. And we survive this. Our allies are standing ground. Another elite enemy. How many freaking elite? Okay. Elite red enemy. 3 damage. Only does 2 defense. Okay. So gets 1 damage. Aravel. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know we can cancel damage here, but not enough damage. This is the best way to cancel right now. So that's the defense phase. Let's make sure we're on the same program here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we did the pursuit, hero, defense. Oh, they attack again. How can I forget that? So this one will attack again, and this defends again. Now the question is, because they attack twice, I don't think I can allow for her to defend again. Alright, I'm sure there's going to be rules against that. So, we're going to cancel. Okay, so cancel 2 damage here. And cancel 1 damage here. Top of your deck. And discard. Okay, so we cancel the 3 damage from this one. If you just notice. Our chain, our mail, and our shield. If you're targeted, a ranged enemy, you can cancel additional 2. Well, I'm not. Wasn't ranged. Now, let's go this one. You need to cancel just 2 damage. Yeah, this one is the best word. Borderline. If the active location has the borderline keyword, cancel 2 damage or 2 magic. Discard or discard 1 card from your discard instead. Your hand to the discard. Oh, is that? Okay. So bury this card or discard 1 card from your hand to the. Okay, she's gonna do that. So this is gonna remain here, and pretty much block that damage. She's gonna just discard a card from here. And oh, what do you know? We don't need this. All right, that was done. Okay, now we're gonna go. If you followed me, because pretty much this one does 2 damage. Okay, this Blackwood fighter is not elite, thank God. It's a regular one, and does only 2 damage. And we're going to block that damage. And this one is the Amulet of Blackwood against the Blackwood fighters. And smart to have it. It pretty much cancels 2 damage. Alright. And we'll increase the focus by 1. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. That's not sweet. That's not nice. You're terrible. Alright, so that increased the time. Okay. Alright, so we did that. And now that we did that. Okay, so that's settled. We blocked the damage. Okay. Let's avoid the confusion. And why am I holding Fengray's cards? Okay. And you look all naked there, Fengray. What happened to you? Okay, so let's see her, the second attack. And Eltha, what are we going to do against an elite enemy? This is elite and does 3 damage. And okay, so we know we can block with this one 1 damage. She already blocked, so she can't block again. No. No. Regular action, resolve any one action of a sort. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't tell me you're getting punishment. So you cancel only 1 damage. There's no point of canceling anything here. Okay, so you're gonna have to bury some cards. So you cancel 1 damage. Okay. which increases your focus right here to pretty much 10. And there's still 2 damage that you can block, so 2 cards, 2 you're gonna have to bury. And it says whenever a player buries any number of cards as a result of this enemy's attack, please place days 3 on the player's hero's charter. Oh boy. So your days not once, but 3 times. And if you forgot what days does, the condition is ongoing and the target deals 1 less damage when resolving an attack for each day's token. Which token and damage dealt to one day's token. Okay, and conditions, they're resolved at the end of defense phase. Resolve all conditions on each hero, charter, ally, and enemy. When remove 1 condition token from each hero. Okay, so basically the 3 will become 2 because it resolves in the end of defense phase, and it's going to be the end of the defense phase pretty soon. So I put 2 dazed and confused on you, buddy. That's kind of depressing, but it's okay. It's okay. She's a fighter. Okay. All right. And it is what it is. Okay. So now, last but not least, is Eseke. So, what can you do? Well, nobody here blocked. Well, he actually blocked in the original. I don't think he could do that again, but he could block and take the damage of the 3. Won't kill him outright. He will have 2 damage on him. Okay, so 2 damage. I can live with that. Okay, 2 damage. Oh, the wrath that's gonna be on your way. I'm gonna do all sorts of healing. Okay, so that deals with that. And now, all the objective tokens are pretty much done with. And defense phase ends. So we know we did what we had to do. The defense ends. Defense phase ends. The encounter phase, which is pretty much we filled up the objective, and if that is correct, something happens here. So pretty much, which is good. Special rules: if there are pretty much the tokens that you need, objective tokens to have, which is 10, and we have 10, more than 10 actually. All Blackwood fighters from all areas, and place them next to the special encounter card. For the second, instead of drawing a time card, okay, whatever. Increase time by 1, whatever. Okay. So Secret of the Crusader will pretty much come, well, pretty much there's no reinforcements or anything. So pretty much the pursuit, all, yeah, and you become pretty much vulnerable. And I don't know what happens now. I mean, they go next to her. This is the thing, we can get confusing. Give me 1 second. Well, when you look at the actual document, they all get removed. So that's the confusion in the terminology. And I guess this gets, instead of a mark, it gets discarded. I like that. I like that. I like that. They all get discarded, but you don't get the resolve from them. So she will pretty much come, and she should originally be placed here, but she wouldn't have caused any damage anyways. She could have been in the hero space or in the quest area. It doesn't matter. That's why it said in the back of the quest, doesn't matter where she was. She was supposed to be placed by 1 day, but it doesn't matter. So her coming there will bring this resolve to 1. Pretty much, we did increase the time. We got to increase the time 1 more time. And at this point, it increases the reinforcement, but there's no reinforcement, so that's not a concern. And the pursuit phase is over. It's the hero's phase. And, oh, how sweet vengeance will be. Okay, so she's a special enemy. So Arvel, you're pretty much useless when it comes to that. She has 2 defense, right? And if she goes crazy, she pretty much removes 1 wound from each enemy in play. So there's no enemy in play right now, so we're good on that as starting. So pretty much let's target her. You know what? I want to start with, but you can't reach her. You know that's and you just got this conditions. So let's see if who do I start with? Who do I even start with? Okay, I'm gonna start with Aseke. Weird as it may be, I'm gonna start with her. No, no, no. Move 1 enemy to any hero space. You may discard a song card to allow the owner to. Okay, so this is a good strategy. Okay, so she's gonna pretty much move 1 enemy, and then enemies could be any enemy, and pretty much she's gonna move this enemy to pretty much Arani, and Arani's gonna go from pretty much 7 to 3. That's not done. She's gonna be able to also draw a card. That's one thing. Then on top of that, she's gonna say 1 hero or ally receives 2 healing and removes 1 condition. So I'm gonna do that on her. So she pretty much gets this. This goes to the bottom of the pile. Oh no, what am I doing? There's 2 cards buried. Okay, so this card goes to the discard. This card goes to the discard, and 1 condition is removed. Thank you very much for your kindness and consideration. Ooh, 10. All right. 10 or is the ball? Whatever. I see. This is the one thing about this, and this is very flimsy and very tough sometimes to know if they moved or not moved. Okay. And let's see. They don't have range any of these enemies, so we'll leave it like that. So for now, I think she will go instead of her. For now, she will go. And what's her vitality? What's her vitality? Of all 6, what's her vitality? I love it. Doesn't say. They write up a whole nice information card and they don't say it. So let's see what it says here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she's ugly. 16. Well, there's some typos in here, but I'm gonna say she has 16 vitality. So we have to do 16 damage to her. Oh boy. Okay, we could do it. So, your turn. Deal place 2 damage on miscrafted enemies. Damn it! No, she's not miscrafted. Place 2 on miscrafted or undead enemy. She's not undead and she's not miscrafted. Divine, blunt. Okay, this has blunt. Okay, but again, she has no vulnerability. Oh boy, I don't like her at all. Okay. Regular, you deal 3 damage. And 2. Let's see what she has. Reflex. Each objective on the active encounter, you may place 1 wound on 1 enemy. Oh god. I don't know per se. That 10 was removed because I don't think we could put that on there. I don't know. Each an active enemy. So this would have been good on either. For each damage on a single enemy card, you may place 1. Okay, wow. This would have been good before. You may resolve 1 regular action, but as if it was a fast action. Ooh, I like that. Your hero, if I cancel 1, okay. Divine protection, place it in your hero space. Okay, so we're gonna do this extra protection, and I don't think she's gonna be sticking around anyways. So and bury this card. 1, So she's gonna do one regular. So she's gonna do like a fast action. She doesn't lose. I mean, she doesn't lose the weapon per se. Let's see if she has something to heal. Okay, she can use that on herself. Sacrifice. Move one card from any player's discard pile into its owner's hand. Bury one card from your hand or discard pile. Okay, I'm okay with that. She could do it on herself. Sacrifice. Doesn't say she can move one card from any players. That means from herself too. Only for each. Okay, so she's gonna do that. So she's gonna do this as a fast action, this regular action, and she's gonna bring this back. So watch how this is gonna work. So regular action, she's gonna deal 3 damage. You may discard up to 2 Arcana cards to deal +1. What do you know? I don't have. So I'm gonna do 1 damage. All this for to do 2 damage. Is it really worth it? Yeah, any damage is good damage. So I'm sorry for this long pause. So let's do this. So she will do this, which is not the greatest attack, I might say, but it's gonna do 3 damage. And sadly, she does not have arcane cards to discard. So what she's going to do, she's going to do the 3 damage, place 1 daze, and which will make her do 1 less damage, right? And okay, and that will give her 1 wound. Then we're going to sacrifice. To bring this weapon back, 1, and that's going to be pretty much increase it by 3, so it's going to bring it here. And then she's going to do this now as a regular action. That's the difference. And it's going to increase the focus by 2. Her bullet does remove damage from each enemy in play. Doesn't consider herself. So but she's gonna grab another daze, by the way. Hope you're following me on this. It gets now confusing because there's so many, like the heroes are just like all over the place. But basically what she did was she used one of her skills to make one of her regular action as a normal action, which will enable her to do a regular action, because you're only allowed 1 regular action. And pretty much, and you could do as many fast action or reflex action. So, getting to the point, now that she brought this back, this will get, discarded, and pretty much, but it did a 2nd damage to her. We're not even close. Okay, and as you did that, we're gonna do this, and this is pretty much gonna bring it down to 7. So 13, 6. There you go. And now, more important. Okay. Oh, what am I doing right here? Sorry. Oh, sorry. It's right here. 6. What am I doing? Okay. So for each, we don't have anything else that we could do right now. I mean, we could try to have him attack, which will be a 4, which should be good. So you know what? 4 damage. That's 2 defense, which will cause 2 damage. So that will bring it to 4. That's not bad. I kind of like where this is going. But nobody else can do any damage. You're all freaking useless. Sorry. And for each... Okay, so that's it. That ends our turn. Hero as a turn. You may move 1 card from your berry pile to your bottom of your deck. Alright, we'll do this one. I don't even know what it is. But at this point, I don't know how it's gonna help me, but let's go with the flow. So that's 2. Ooh, this is gonna be good. 3. Ooh, 4 and 5. Ooh, I get to draw a lot of cards. Deal 2. Okay, this is gonna be a good next round. After I get some punishment, but I don't know if she's gonna stick around even. Okay. Alright. So she's gonna try. You know what? It's gonna be her turn. She does 1 less damage. Once per turn, you may place 1 active card. We don't care. Once a hero, okay, we're gonna deal with that later. So we're gonna use her bow. Does 3 damage, but she can discard up to 3 combat cards to deal +1 damage. So she's gonna discard. Does she have? Yeah, she has 3 combat cards. So what she's gonna do? She's gonna do a total of 6 damage. Okay, so 6 minus 2, that's gonna be 4 more damage with this bow. It's the bow of pain. Alright. And she puts also poison on the target enemy. Good, I like that. So you get discarded. And it's gonna be like 2. That's gonna be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, be nice. Okay, and this one is this is good. On target enemy, discard this card. Okay, and as a fast action, you may discard 1 weapon. You may move 1 weapon from this to the top of your deck. That's what I'll do because I like that. And at this point, no, you know what? We're gonna chill a little bit because we don't need to do that. Don't forget, we still have this here. We put 1 poison on her, which will cause extra damage on the. Extra damage by the end of the defense phase. And she does 2 less damage until the end of the defense phase, and she only loses 1 at this condition. She doesn't lose both at the condition. So we pretty much caused some issues to her. And at this point, 6 damage we did. 6, I almost forgot to put the damage. 6 minus 2 is 4 more damage. She took 4 more damage. So that's, wow. So she's 6, 8. We're halfway there. Okay, so who wants to go next? We'll go, you know what? We'll tell Aseki to go. Yeah. Did she go already? Yeah, she went already. I'm just all confused. Fengray. What are you gonna do, buddy? Okay. We're gonna do a challenge. And by doing a challenge, we bring her to us. Okay, so she's no longer with Harani, she's sticking around with us, as you can see right here. She's gonna pick a fight with Fengray. And we're gonna Fengray, that card pretty much will lower us to 0. And Fengray will put the Great Sword, which will yeah, so what he's gonna do, do you want to put down weapon? Yeah, that's the only cards you have. Place discard if 1 other weapon card. Okay, anyways, so it's gonna increase the focus by 1. Resolve any 1 action of a weapon in your hero space. If the action deals any damage, add +2. Okay. Alright. We could do that. Okay, so what we're gonna do once per round. Okay. So she's gonna attack first. And she's gonna do 3 damage, which is gonna end up being just 1. Okay. This is getting really interesting. 1. Alright. And now let's see what he's going to do. He's going to do this. Regular action, resolve any 1 action of a weapon card in your hero space. And if that action deals any damage, add +2 damage. So It will do damage because deal 3, and we're going to discard this combat card to do actually 4, which means it will do 2 damage, and plus 2. Okay, so if you're following that, so first things first. So what we're gonna do is we can only add 1 and 2 different enemies. Now it's gonna be just to 1. So in the end, it's just gonna be plus 4, so which is enough. So it's gonna be 4 damage, right? We don't add for the extra combat card, so it's gonna be 4 damage. So that's 2 damage, right? So we're gonna remove one of this. I'm gonna put a 3, right? Now, because we also use this, it has 2 more damage, okay? And that will be pretty much the 2 damage that this blocks. Alright, so we did a total of pretty much 4 damage. Whew. 11. Okay, so she's gonna pretty much meet her end, her maker very, very soon, and I think that's gonna increase it by... Okay, so it's going to bring it to 6, and we're going to put the shield, and luckily it doesn't. So now we just need to pick up our 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it looks like it's going to be... I really don't know why I picked up a hunting bow for a finger, but no comments. Alright. So it is now the defense phase. So in the defense phase, this condition will vanish, this condition will vanish, and will automatically do a damage anyways, but it usually happens in the end of the defense phase. I'm just doing it a little bit early, which I shouldn't, but I am. Now, she will do 2 damage less than she usually does, so that means she only does 1 magical damage, and this has defense of 2, so in the end, voids that. So she's gonna lose this condition, 1 of the 2, because you only lose 1 per round, and luckily she loses that. So now we're going through the whole phase again, annoying and amazingly so. Defense phase, time phase, and time phase. We're pretty much going by 2, and she goes bull crazy. Remove 1 wound from each enemy in play. I don't consider her part of that, but you know what? I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna say you got to lose. All right. And then we go reinforcement. There's no reinforcement based on the encounter. Travel phase, which is very weird. It should make reinforcement, you know. Anyways, whatever. It would have been more challenging, but travel phase, she was a tough enemy. You know what I mean? But my heroes valiantly stuck. If travel phase, there's none. There's an active encounter. And even active we're going to play. We're resolving it. Okay, play resolved. Okay, oh no, relocate. Okay, pursuit phase. There's none. The hero phase. Okay, it's called the elimination round, buddy. All right. Now, how do we want to play this? This is going to be very, very interesting. I think Asake will go first. There's a reason for it, because I'm hoping she has something that can make this enemy move. And she has cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh my god. 3 cancel damage. No, there's nothing really she can do. She can't do much. This has range of 2, so let's see what this can do. After you resolve an action of a song arcane card, 2 players may draw 1 card, or 1 player may draw up to 2 cards. Song of or an arcane card, but no, I don't have, sadly. Is there an arcane card? Nope. Wait a minute, this is arcane. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. This is gonna be kind of awkward. This to pretty much heal myself. It's an arcane card right there. It says arcane, and 1 hero or ally may heal 2. And guess who it's gonna be? I care about you. All right. And what sucks is you don't have range. That's a different issue. And yeah. Okay, so she did that, and to focus, bring 1, 2. There's going to be 12. And let's say discard, play this card on top of your deck. Okay. Now, who gets to pick up 2 cards? This is going to be very, very interesting. We need this, 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 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so he's going to draw 2 cards. Oh, man, that's not what I wanted, damn it. The most useless cards he pretty much picked up, but we won't go into that. Okay, so it's her turn. So if she launches at pretty much Sikra, she won't be able to do any damage. And this one, we discard up to 3 combat cards, won't do any damage. So she's pretty much useless. By the way, this is 3 cards. 1, 2. We don't care about that. And this is 1, 2, and 3. We don't care about that either. You, okay, so it's your turn. She gets to draw 2 cards, increase 2 focus. Again, the reinforcements irrelevant. Draw 2 more cards. Oh, she didn't even pick up the card, so it's 4 cards. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, and we're gonna bring that. How many cards? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's no enemies in her vicinity. If I have 1 hero or ally, and heal or discard. Okay, we don't care about that. Deal again. No. 1 action or weapon. No. Result. No. 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 For each damage on a single enemy card, you may place 1 object. Oh, no. Again, this is all useless. 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 I can't do anything to help. Well, it's useless because she can't. So 1 hero allies can heal 2. So I'm just going to use this to burn. So 1, it brings you to 6, and pretty much I'm going to use this one. So this comes back, right? Heals 2, so this is going to heal 2, and there's no purpose right here. Damn it. Okay, she can't do much. Okay. It's dragging on the time. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a little bit kind of stressing, and we have to do this right. If we don't do this right, it could cost us. Okay. Again, this hunting bow. Okay, so it's gonna be again Fengray's turn. So Fengray is she's gonna first attack. She's gonna just do 1 damage. Okay. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Okay. We're going good. So pretty much we have 12 damage. We have 4 damage to do. 4 damage to do. And she's eliminated. And we're good. Because we cannot take another round. Okay? Pretty much the time phase is against us. And we're... Okay. So let's focus here. We have this weapon, but the only shit part, we don't have any it's just a bunch of weapons, and it's just pissing me off. Regular. Okay, one combat, and I don't know if I want to use it on that. That's the thing. That's the thing that you don't get. Let's deal 4 damage. Okay, so no. Okay, so all right. Wait for it. We can buy feats. We could buy feats at any time, and pretty much we put it right away in our hands. So this could be the game changers, ladies and gentlemen. We could buy feats. He could pretty much level himself. Pretty much that's the way it's considered. Buy skills that pretty much. Oh yeah. So let's see this. Fast action. If you have a shield in your hand, deal 2 damage. You discard 1 combat to deal +1. Okay. No, that's useless shit. I mean, excuse the language. You may bury this card instead of discarding a weapon or shield. Okay, we don't care about that right now. But this has combat, so we might consider that to give us extra damage. And yeah, we might even consider this, Okay, well, let's see. Fast action. If you have a shield, no. Cancel, no. Whenever you, no. Reflex, if you can, no. Draw 3 cards. You may place 1 weapon shield in your hand. Resolve 1 action on a weapon card in your hand or combat card in your. Okay. Fast action, draw 3 cards. You may place 1 weapon or shield into your hand. Resolve any 1 action of a weapon card in your hand or combat card in your hand. I don't get it. Master Strike. So is that a let's see, Shield Bash, I'm your shield, we don't care. Mighty Cleave. After an action you resolve eliminates an enemy. No. Resilience, draw a card. Okay, so just to get more combat cards. And I think no. Master Strike. I think so. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3. That's pretty much all this is eliminated. Alright. Okay. You know what? We gave that cards. She's gonna have a ruthless time. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna get rid of this weapon because we're gonna equip this one, which is a B2. Actually, no, we can have it because it's a different weapon. Let's move you aside, Arani. So let's pay attention. We're gonna finish this right now. So this we're gonna equip right now. It is a deal 2. We need only 4 damage, by the way, to eliminate her at this point. Okay. So what we need to do is this one is a fast action. You could do even a fast action to deal 3 damage. You may discard 1 combat card to place 1. No, we don't want to do that. No. So we may go to do 1. You may discard 1 combat card, place 1. Okay, we don't want to do that. Damn it. So in that one, so you know what? We have no choice, but we have to bring the big guns. Where is it? We're going to bring this one, which is the Ancient Blade. Removes the great, this gets discarded. So pretty much this one deals 4 damage. You may discard up to 3 combat cards to deal +1 damage. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. That's her regular action. Where's the 3 combat cards? 1, 2, and 3. This is the 3 combat cards. So that will be a total of 7 damage. 7 minus 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Sikra has met her doom thanks to the leader, Fengray. Fengray has eliminated her. And the Crusaders, well, the Crusade of the Fallen have really fallen. Tragically, and moving on to the next quest. I hope you enjoyed this quest. And as you can see, so much is going on with it. So much valiant heroes. There's so much, back and forth where this can do this and that can do this and this ally can do that. And not every ally was involved. Again, very disappointing on Irani because Irani is known to be a great adventurer and brings great things to the table. I probably misused her in some cases, but again, it didn't help her not having her weapon most of the time. And sadly so, she couldn't do much, but she would have been great help. She was kind of useful this time. And more importantly, Fengray and this quest was ruthless, hence why he's the leader. And he's a shield bearer, so hence he's the main tank. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it. Any comments and questions or criticism, please put the comments below, and I will be happy to comment. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.